I am Faye Colley from the Philippines.
And I'm Michael Krigline, Assistant Director of the Columbia International Festival. On behalf of Festival Director Dr. Raj Alluri, welcome to our second YouTube premiere. In this program, we will visit Russia, Mexico, and China as we learn from and are entertained by our neighbors right here in South Carolina. Kids, pay special attention because we'll tell you how you can win up to $250 in the Columbia International Festival Art Contest. But you have to act fast because the entry deadline is May 7, 2021. More about that later. But before Irina opens our eyes to the beautiful world of Russian Easter eggs, here's Faye to make an important announcement about the Columbia International Festival.
I invite you to join us for the 25th Columbia International Festival at the State Fairgrounds on June 5th and June 6th. Yes, we know that the times are hard and the times are different. However, we do want to have this celebration this year to celebrate the many cultures and countries represented in Columbia, South Carolina. We will be practicing safety guidelines as issued by the CDC. We hope you can join us to taste, see, and learn the different cultures from around the world.
Later, we'll say more about the festival, let you meet a former art contest winner and her teacher, learn about Mexico, and close with a beautiful Chinese dance. So let's get the program started. First up is Irina, who's going to share her beautiful collection of decorated Easter eggs from Russia.
Hello, friends. We're here today to talk a little bit about Russian Orthodox tradition of Easter eggs. And I have a small collection of Easter eggs on this table. This is only part of my collection. And I have all kinds of Easter eggs, and we'll talk about them a little bit later. But where this tradition of giving Easter eggs for Easter is coming from. They say that Mary Magdalene gave an egg as a symbol of eternal life to Roman emperor and told him about resurrection of Christ. And he was very skeptical. He said that he would not believe in resurrection. He would rather believe in egg turning red than in resurrection of Christ. So, and the same moment, egg he held in his hand turned red. So the tradition of giving Easter eggs is very old. And centuries ago, people exchanged real eggs. They dyed them, and usually the natural dye they used was an onion skin. So you can have with your kids or grandkids a little fun dyeing eggs at home. So you take onion skin, put it in water and boil like you usually make hard-boiled eggs. So this is the egg that was dyed using onion skin. So people exchanged eggs. They greeted each other with the words, "Christ is risen, he is risen indeed," and then they kissed each other 3 times. So in the past, for a young man, it was an excuse to kiss a beautiful girl on Easter Day. But it became such a beloved tradition that people started exchanging not only regular eggs, but they started making them out of wood, metal, porcelain, you name it. And I have a little collection of different kinds of eggs. I have wooden eggs that are painted with pictures of Russian Orthodox cathedrals. And this egg is a stacking egg. So you can open it and there is a smaller egg inside. And you can open this one and there will be another one inside. And it goes on and on and on. I have eggs painted with lovely flowers. This is simple but beautiful. This one is coming from Ukraine. I have pictures of Russian saints, painting of Russian saints, and I have all kinds of eggs. So this one is not painted at all. This is just plain wood. Different artists became very famous by painting eggs. For example, I have a couple of spoons. This one is just regular white wooden spoon, but this one is painted, and it's kind of a piece of art. The same is with eggs. I have eggs that are intricately painted and look absolutely wonderful. This egg is very unusual. It is made of metal. It's a pretty heavy one. So I have eggs made of stone, and usually semi-precious stones were used, and this one has a little saint on top. But the most famous eggs that probably many of you heard about are Fabergé eggs. So who was Mr. Fabergé? He was born in St. Petersburg, Russia, and his father was a famous jeweler. But what made this jewelry shop really famous was Carl Fabergé, who had a wonderful team of artists, and Russian czars, starting with Alexander III, invited or asked him to make eggs as gifts for Easter for the royal family. And I have a tiny egg which is really lovely, and it is not Fabergé egg, because real Fabergé egg would cost way over $20 million. But this is a little copy of Fabergé eggs, or Fabergé egg. They were made of precious and semi-precious stones. They were decorated with diamonds and other stones, and they had a little secret inside. Some of them had, for example, this one has a little pendant inside. But some of them had a model of a cathedral. Some of them had a model of a carriage, or a little vase with flowers, again made of stones. So they were amazingly made, and they were priceless. They were gifts of Russian czars to family members and gifts to nobility. Totally, we know that around 70 eggs were made. That's why they are so unique and so expensive. And around 55, 60 were made for the as royal presents or royal gifts for Easter. If you are interested, you can just Google information on Fabergé eggs, but some of them have a unique story behind them. Not many of them survived. The largest collection is in St. Petersburg, Russia. It has 11 original eggs. But Fabergé eggs are unique. They are unique because of the materials, and not only materials, but the talent and love artists put into production of these eggs. And I think the same way unique is the reason to exchange Easter eggs. You know, the life, death, and resurrection of Christ is a unique event which gives hope to all those who love Him. Thank you.
This year, we are unable to celebrate the Global Education Day due to the pandemic. However, we still invite all students of South Carolina to join us in celebrating the festival. We invite them to join the Columbia International Festival Art Contest. This year's theme is Discovering India. First place winners in 4 different categories will receive $250. Wow, I think that is amazing. We hope that your kids, students from all over South Carolina, can join the art contest. The deadline for submission is May 7th, 2021. For more details, please visit cifonline.org.
I'm Kimmy Daly from Fairfield Magnet School for Math and Science. My student Chloe Young won in the last festival, International Festival, and we were thrilled to go to the International Festival Feast. We had such a great time. Chloe got to meet people from different ethnicities, and she got to see their different outfits. We also got to watch dances and taste food from all over the world. So it was a glorious time.
I was excited because there were all these different foods and they were really good. And then I went and I saw all the different performers and stuff, and it was really fun, and I got to see what different places look like from all over the world. And there were these girls in these dresses and they were really pretty.
The people there are so gracious and so kind, and we learned so much in my classes when I had all the kids enter. We really looked at Europe with a microscope and learned all about the culture and the architecture and foods and styles. And it was a great adventure for all of us, and we were thrilled to be a part of it.
I got ready by looking up the different flags of Europe and imagining what I would look like going to the different places of Europe with all my suitcases and stuff. I won $250, and I was really excited about that because I went and bought some more art supplies, and I used that art supplies to paint more stuff. I'm really excited for this year's entry as well. So everybody enter.
We love working with teachers and students in South Carolina. In fact, it's a main reason behind creating this YouTube channel. We hope to build up a variety of videos for educators to use in class or online. As Faye said a few minutes ago, the Columbia International Festival will take place June 5 and 6 at the fairgrounds in Columbia, South Carolina. Normally, the festival is an indoor event, but this year we plan to have some booths outdoors with food stalls and entertainment stage in the Airy Nut Cattle Arena. With all of that air circulation, you can take off your mask and sample delicious food from a dozen countries while enjoying cultural performances. How important is food to the festival fans?
What is your favorite thing about the International Festival?
Food.
If you had to describe the International Festival in one word, what word would you choose?
Food.
What does it mean to you personally?
Food!
In the Canty Building, as usual, you can visit scores of national exhibits, but we'll add more space between booths this year and limit the crowd to less than 50% of the building's capacity. You'll also be able to shop at the International Bazaar, and you can talk to various organizations who serve South Carolina's diverse international community.
For more information, visit cifonline.org. So we hope that you can join us so that you can see, taste, and learn the many cultures from around the world and that are represented here in Columbia, South Carolina.
During the festival, international volunteers love telling guests about their country. Here's Ulysses and his family from Mexico.
My name is Ulises Chavez, and I'm here with my familia. We are the Chamotas. This is Sofia, Vanessa, and Julexi. I'm Mexican by birth, but they are American citizens with Mexican background. So today we are going to be touching some subjects about traditions and culture about Mexico. Like I said, I'm from Mexico City, and as you guys know, that's where the Aztecs are from. So I'm an Aztec descendant as well. And also, I want to talk about a little bit of how about Dia de los Muertos, guys? Can we talk about Dia de los Muertos, which is a Memorial Day, which is very colorful, and where we celebrate our family that have passed away, and that's the way for us to keep them alive. Every time we light a candle during Day of the Day, that's how they find the path to come back. That's what you probably see some videos about us spending the night at the cemeteries. Because we go ahead.
So in reality, it's just remembering your past ones, and if you're, for example, if you're remembering your past grandfather and he loved to, drink lemonade and eat pancakes, then you would go to the cemetery and spend some time with him or your grandmother, past grandmother, and you would do some of the things. If they like to play domino or lottery or whatever they like to do, those are some of the things that you would do with them in order to keep their memory, their legacy going. Yeah. So it's really, that's what Dia de Muertos is about, which translated in English is Day of the Dead, but it's really about a remembrance, a memorial day.
There you go. You nailed it. Thank you for clarifying that, because there's a lot of misconception about Day of the Dead, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a tradition that we have, and now the whole world celebrates Dia de los Muertos, whether it's wearing a t-shirt, face painting. The face painting that you see, it means something. About depending on the colors that you're wearing, it means something. Okay, probably your uncle was a mariachi during his lifetime, so Day of the Dead, you will paint your face as a mariachi, just kind of like remembering your uncle and that type of stuff.
So that's what the skeletons mean on your face. It's just remembering your past ones and who they were, if they were teachers, if they were businessmen or women, if they were children, anything, But it's a colorful, bright Memorial Day.
Very colorful.
It's a festivity celebrating, your loved ones.
And one good reference of that, you guys need to watch the Book of Life movie. That's the whole about Dia de los Muertos, and this is actually a very good movie where you guys just need to watch it to see where we actually talking about. Vanessa, can you how about we talk about those toys that we have over there?
Okay. Well, good. We will, Ulysses. I will begin with, so I was born in the United States. Chicago is, my place of birth. I love Chicago, Illinois, just like I love South Carolina. But I will tell you, I embrace my roots a lot, and my roots are Mexican. Therefore, I always, even though like my daughters and, the kids that surround me, I'm like, we need to be proud of our flag, which is red, white, and blue with the stars, and they celebrate the state, they represent the states. But as part of my roots, it's good to learn other country flags. And the Mexican one, this is the Mexican one, has the green, white, and red. And inside the white, you have the eagle with the serpent and the cactus. And this is a big representation and, of the country of Mexico. Anyway, so that's one of the biggest things that I wanted to talk about.
I'm sorry, you were talking about the eagle in the flag.
Yeah, would you tell us a little bit more?
There's actually a good story about that, you guys. The eagle eating the snake. There's this legend that was in the Aztec culture. So the Aztecs came from it was the Mexican Gulf, from all over Yucatan and all these states. So they were travelers, right? So one of the chiefs of the Aztec tribe had a dream once, and where these gods will talk to him, and they were looking for a new land actually, and there was like many years, many fights with other tribes until they found home, which is Mexico City now. So the legend said, whenever they see an eagle eating a snake, that's where the new empire needed to be built, the new Aztec empire. So that's the legend behind the Mexican flag.
So this is the Aztec sun and the Aztec calendar. This is where the sun calendar came from, originated from. And so the calendar we follow originates from here, from the sun calendar. So this is the Aztec calendar.
There was a myth going around, also in the Mayan calendar, back in 2000. They had to believe, because all the symbols here represent a month, a year. It depends. I really don't know every single symbol of them, but the rumor was, in the year of 2000, the world was going to come to an end. So there was a lot of controversy, especially with the Aztec natives down there, and a lot of things going on. But fortunately, that didn't happen. But this calendar, it only has 2,000 years. So there's no other This was the one and only, and I'm pretty sure you have seen it somewhere, whether it's a tattoo, a flag, probably a social media post. But there's some meaning behind it, months and dates and everything related to it.
Great, thank you, Ulises. So here we go now. These are some of the Mexican candies, and they come in clay stuff. This is a clay boot, and they're made out of tamarind. A lot of the Mexican candy is pretty spicy, I can tell you that. This one was already eaten, but you know, that's how delicious they are. We also have, so these toys, a lot of the toys are made from wood. Can you tell us about this toy, please?
This is the valero, which I'm actually not good at it. It's just, it's a very traditional toy where you try to, I'm going to make a demonstration, but
Okay.
I'm not a pro, so.
Okay,
So you just,
not here.
yeah,
Okay.
see, the whole thing is
Yeah.
for you to stick it back in there. And I mean, you just have fun with it, even when you're not a pro, but it's actually, like Vanessa was saying, most of the original Mexican toys are made out of wood.
And this one is put the ball inside the, cup. And this one is, you just do things.
Oh, it's actually very fun. It's called pirinola.
Yeah, pirinola, and then
Pirinola.
it's fun, to play games with. Here's another one. What is this?
Trompo.
Okay, it's
Kind of
trompo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spin this one.
Yeah, perfect.
And, oh, I thought that was a maraca. Okay.
Vanessa, what are you, this outfit specifically,
Well, these are two different outfits.
yes, but
This-
that one is very, very traditional, and I'm pretty sure
This
they
is
know.
a Jalisco outfit, and it comes with a skirt. We didn't put them all together, but so this is with the skirt. The ribbons have meanings, and these are handmade as well. And this is to dance like El Jarabe Tapatío,
Yes.
just different. Have you ever seen the girls with all the colorful going? That's what that is. That is from Jalisco. This right here is more of a huichol outfit, and it comes with a shirt. Alexi's actually wearing one. And this is the huichol. This is embroidered. And all these colors and symbols mean something. My outfit is also like a pueblerino or something from Oaxaca, and it's also very well handmade and embroidered. Sophia's is, they usually wear this outfit for Independence Day, and then this one for Independence Day, it's very, very special. This is from the Chamota family, and we hope that we were able to tell you a little bit about Mexico and share our roots and his, his country, Ulises' country to you or with you. And anyways, thank you, and we hope that a lot came from this, okay? Again, adios.
Before we share with you a brief teaser of what's coming up at the International Festival, we would like to request you to please like this video, subscribe, and also hit the bell so you get notifications when we have new videos and events coming up.
Finally, we'll take you to the University of South Carolina, where thousands of students from all over the world study, preparing to change our world for the better. Recently, International Student Services put together a showcase of student talent, where we taped two students from China, Xinyu Zhang and Xinzi Zhao, performing a beautiful traditional dance. Now, these talented ladies will graduate and leave soon, so they won't be with us at the festival, but this is a glimpse of the kind of entertainment you can enjoy June 5 and 6.
几百度在忘川的水里间，当烦恼能开出一朵莲，我听见，给我赞美。侧身去闭着眼，还是会去发现，赐予你让我永远能记得。
We hope you've enjoyed this special YouTube program. Kids, get your Discovering India art to us soon. And everyone, we hope you're looking forward to the excitement and delicious international food at the Outdoor Indoor 2021 Columbia International Festival.
Thank you again for taking time to learn about the 25th Columbia International Festival. We hope to see you at the State Fairgrounds on June 5th and June 6th, 2021. Please visit our website, cifonline.org, where you can download a $2 off coupon for your admission. Again, we hope to see you soon. Goodbye for now.